What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. Today's video, I'm gonna talk about you don't need validation from anyone. If there's anything in this life you wanna do, you wanna be, let me tell you, you don't need validation from anybody. Your parents, your family, your friends, the world. You don't need validation. You don't need validation from anybody to do anything. This life is your life. If you don't own anything in this world, you own yourself and your thoughts, your values, and your opinions. You own them. You know what I'm saying? That video game, whether you want to play on easy, normal, or hard, you don't need validation to do it. Those headphones that you're probably using to listen to this video, you own them. People say that it's natural for humans to seek validation, but I'm kind of neutral on that. I'm kind of 50-50 on that because I believe due to societal conditioning, we are taught to seek validation. You know, I believe that we're made to believe that we are nothing if we are being true to ourselves, and I just totally think that validation is a waste of time. I Googled the definition of validation, and validation is the action of checking or proving the validity or accuracy of something. So seeking validation is really a waste of time. You're really trying to check or prove the validity of yourself or something that you do. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to prove to someone else that you're valid, or what you're doing is valid, or what you believe is valid or not. I mean, I just think it's totally waste of time and absurd to seek validation. I mean, let me give you another perspective. So this is kind of, personal example. In my life, growing up, I've always taught, get a job, save up for retirement, 401k, Social Security, get a job with benefits, which, these may be positive things, but I just found myself getting burnt out all the time, trying to prove or fit these expectations of how life's supposed to be and has to work. And in reality, everybody wants to be something but themselves. We always try to get validation from these rappers, these influencers. We want to be the next big thing. We want to be the next Michael Jordan. We want to be the next big rapper, millionaire, internet sensation. And really, man, I just feel like this, and we rush that and put that unnecessary pressure on ourselves, that we just forget the meaning of life, bro. We just forget to live, man. And like I said, you don't need validation from anybody in this life. All the answers are found within. I keep saying that. Everything you need, everything you want is found within you. It's laying dormant in you. You haven't recognized it within yourself. The only person you need to prove something to is to yourself. The only person you need validation from is yourself. You need to validate yourself before others are able to validate you. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to to get others to believe in you, you got to believe in yourself first, man. And if anything you should be getting validation from is from yourself. You know what I'm saying? The only person is you need to be proving something to or checking the validity of is yourself. You know what I'm saying? Brush off the criticism and negative feedback. Sometimes the path that your parents set up or the path that society tells you is not made for you. and that's okay. But you got to realize you're gonna struggle some. You're gonna lose some people. You know, and based on that too, let's just take a step back and address the elephant in the room. You know, let's look at the big picture, man. Where are we trying to go? What are we trying to achieve? Where are we going? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to do this? You know, who taught you this? Who thoughts and opinions have you been thinking and believing that are fact? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it you're trying to, what void are you trying to fill within yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done so many things to seek validation from my peers that it ended up just being a waste of time, and I end up making a bad decision or a bad choice and paying for it. And most of the time it came down to me seeking validation. You know, I don't know if you know, I'm not trying to take, you know, lack of responsibility or accountability, but I'm just trying to say, man, these wasn't my intentions. You know, this is not what I was trying to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I'm making sense here, but man, don't fall for these labels, man. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the advice you see on the internet will not apply to you. You know what I'm saying? Like Bruce Lee said, use what is useful and discard the rest. You know, and I know I keep saying it, but you don't need validation from nobody. Because, you know, we're all clueless. You know, the old heads tell you they don't really know. They made mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody before you and everybody coming up after you are currently still making mistakes and have made mistakes, big and small. You know, true acceptance with yourself and acceptance period is letting go of the things you cannot control. You know what I'm saying? That's what acceptance is. Accepting the things you cannot control, letting go of the things you cannot control. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this video was informative. It's just a quick video, quick thought off the dome, and like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.